Before we end this guide, let's review the key messages from this series of presentations. Situation models are diagrams or graphic representations of a context or problem analysis. In essence, they give a general overview of the situation in which a program team is working. Situation models help support the implementation of the USAID Program Cycle Framework and the agency's biodiversity policy. A situation model provides a space to summarize analyses required and/or recommended by the USAID Program Cycle Operational Policy, as well as other forms of evidence. A key feature of situation models is that they clearly identify the biodiversity interests that the program is focused on. Likewise, situation models help teams reach a common understanding of their situation or problem before they propose possible solutions. In addition to this interactive how-to guide, there are numerous resources available to USAID staff and partners. Links to each of the resources mentioned here can be found in the resources section below this video. The USAID Biodiversity Programming How-To Guides provide explicit step-by-step instructions on developing situation models, using results chains to depict theories of change, and defining outcome statements and indicators for monitoring, evaluation, and learning. This series of presentations are based on those guides. Additional resources like supplemental guides for some of the more elaborate steps of the process and Marathi software quick start references are also available. The USAID Biodiversity Policy provides general guidelines and principles for how the agency works to achieve its vision of conserving biodiversity for sustainable long-term development. The Biodiversity Handbook is a foundational resource for implementation of the biodiversity policy. It describes major conservation approaches through the lens of USAID experiences with the aim of improving conservation effectiveness. The Program Cycle How-To Note, Developing a Project Logic Model, and its associated theory of change, is published by USAID Bureau of Policy, Planning, and Learning. The USAID Forestry and Biodiversity Office has various trained staff and resources available. The FAB office can be contacted at fab@usaid.gov or by visiting the Biodiversity Conservation Gateway website at the link below this video. For USAID employees, ProgramNet is the internal network home of USAID's collective knowledge and experience implementing the program cycle. ProgramNet is managed by the Bureau for Policy, Planning, and Learning, or PPL. Learning Lab is a USAID public website where agency staff and implementing partners collaborate on shared goals, learn from collective experience, and adapt to change throughout the program cycle. Some of the resources found on Learning Lab are the monitoring, evaluation, and learning toolkits. Finally, there are various resources outside of USAID. The Conservation Measures Partnership, CMP, is a partnership of conservation donors, non-governmental organizations, and government agencies, including USAID, that seek better ways to design, manage, and measure the impacts of their conservation interventions. CMP's open standards for the practice of conservation, which include results chains as a key tool, are a comprehensive reference of principles, processes, and best practices of adaptive management in conservation and other development sectors. The Open Standards website has a variety of documents, PowerPoints, and case studies that you could explore and includes a self-paced tutorial. The Conservation Actions and Measures Library, CAML, is an open-source library of results chains for the most common conservation interventions. The Conservation Coaches Network, CCNet, is a global community of thousands of professionals trained and experienced in using the open standards in conservation programming. And finally, you can find out more about the Marathi Adaptive Management Software at marathi.org. Congratulations! You've reached the end of the final presentation in this module on developing situation models in USAID biodiversity programming. We hope it has helped clarify why situation models are a useful tool and how to develop them. We suggest you continue on to Interactive Biodiversity How-To Guide 2, using results chains to depict theories of change, where you can learn about results chains, which are a type of logic model for making explicit the assumptions behind your theory of change. You can find the link to the second module on the page below.